the doctors come in, and she said, I'll never forget the doctor. Oh my gosh, what do you do in this room? Her numbers are changing. Her cancer is dropping. Her numbers are dropping. They had no explanation, but I knew what it was. And they continued to fall. She continued to get sicker with fever, but the cancer fell. And long story short, my daughter, cancer did not take her life. God healed her. She got a miracle. Even the doctor said she did. But she developed, she actually had the bone marrow transplant, which is what we were directed to do. And we did the transplant. Shortly thereafter, she started suffering from graft versus host disease. And I could stand up here all day and tell you about all of the regrets, all of the things I wished I could do differently. And, he'll tell me, and lots of people will say, do not blame yourself. But you wonder sometimes, did you make the right decisions? But, Maddie was, to me, the example of strength. And she was who taught me about faith. I thought I taught her. I thought Gregg taught her. I thought, we're teaching her, but she taught us. Her favorite scripture and what got her through was, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength, which is Philippians 4:13. And it became the scripture she clung to. And now that she's gone, not on this earth, but in heaven, that's the scripture I now cling to. Because every day I think, gosh, I thought she was going to get through this, but she did. It was a different type of ending than I could see. But she's very much with us still. To me, she represents strength in every way. And when I look at things and I see things in this life that really bring me down, I think, gosh, it's nothing like what she endured at a very young age. She lived to be 17 on this earth, and she is my hero. She is the person that I look at when I feel down. And I know that there's going to be students, and part of what's so hard about it, aside from missing her, is I don't want her forgotten. I don't want her to be forgotten. And I know that as kids graduate and grow, there's going to be kids in this school and beyond that might not know who Maddie was. And I'm so thankful that her picture hangs on that wall. But I just want you to know who she is, because you're walking past that picture every day. And I want you to know that, no, she wasn't perfect. She wasn't, she was a young kid. She was a young woman who just loved her high school and loved sports and loved her friends, who missed out on so many things in this life because of cancer and because of treatment. But she smiled through that pain. I've seen her smile more than she cried. And I brought this picture today because this picture